Alright, so welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. I hope you guys heard the car honking. Yeah, this has been ongoing all morning. I previously uploaded a few videos from this morning talking about a couple of things about my account being overdrawn, okay, which it shouldn't. When I was paying my bills, I usually use my calculator, to add up the total, what have you. So the fact that my account says overdrawn, I gotta go back into my account and just add up and see, you know, what happened. Okay, but I think I did the video last week when I was paying some bills. And I was talking about how I was paying my Afrin bill. Usually, when I pay that bill, it usually tells you the next bill payment, right? And for some reason, I wasn't seeing that, and so I might have overpaid. Uh, some might have paid, next month on some of the bills that I have. On top of that, uh, when Pam called me this morning, she was like, "Oh, your account is overdrawn." I'm just like, "Really?" I was like, "Cause I was shocked. I was like, my account shouldn't be overdrawn." But anyway, I knew they were up to something. Cause this has happened before. This has happened to me before. Like I said, where I've been charged twice for things and to put my account overdrawn. And it's funny too because she has a graduation party coming up, right? Which for her job, okay. And I know she would like to go, right? So she calls me and she's like, "Oh, um, acting all nice and stuff like that. Oh, I just wanted to remind you that the kids are off on Thursday, and you said you're going to stay." I said, "Okay." And then she was like, "Also, I have the graduation party that she said you was going to watch the kids." No, I didn't say that. Now, this is what she does, and I had to set her straight about this because she gaslights me a lot of times because she knows that particularly when I'm being heavily targeted, my short-term memory is no good, right? But like I said, there's certain things I would remember. Okay, like for instance, I remember her mentioning a graduation to me. She had mentioned it. She didn't ask me, because I already told her before. I said, "Listen, you need to get a babysitter." Okay, I said, when you want to go out on those things, you need to get a babysitter because too many times I've watched the kids. You were having your fun, your enjoyment. You didn't think you wasn't. And you, she told me I wasn't. I'm not thinking about you when I'm out there having fun. I'm not thinking about you have to go home. I'm just thinking about having fun. Back in the days, I used to close out the club. That's what she said. And and I've watched these kids so many times while she go out, what have you, and she's always done. Not once have she even taken the time to say, "You know what, now you got to go home. Let me get home so you can go home at a decent time." None. Nothing. Whatever. Right? Then she's like, "Well, you stay whenever you want to." I said, "Yeah, but again, but that doesn't benefit me when I stay here. It benefits you. I'm the one that gets up in the morning. I'm the one that iron the kids' clothes, make their breakfast, make sure they get to school. My son leaves, he gets to school on time. I take Alyssa to school on time. It doesn't benefit me, okay? All right. So they hear the fire trucks. So anyway, so after actually let's go back before I spoke to her. So they started using the police siren again as a threat. So I guess they knew that she was going to ask me about the graduation, and then to try to intimidate me and threaten me, what have you. Then I'm gonna say yes, right? So I had to tell. I said to her, "Listen, man. I said, well, this is the thing I tell you all the time. You talk about communication, right? But you don't communicate. You gaslight me. You think that you can get away with it because you think that because you're in league with these white supremacists on the police force, okay, that I'm supposed to be your servant, your slave, bow to everything that you say. Hell no. So let them come and arrest me. Let them come and shoot me, whatever the hell they want to do. Let them do it. Let them take away my disability. Okay. See, this is why they're making all the noise now because I was watching YouTube, and as soon as I pressed on YouTube, the YouTube app, I hear whoop with the sirens. Okay. So I already told her, I told her, I said, "Listen, I can't talk to you about this, but I'm not watching the kids. I'm not. I keep telling her, I said, you need to get a babysitter. I've told her this many times. Get a babysitter. But she refused to listen because you know why? She's in cahoots with these people, these white supremacists. Okay, on the police force. Like I said, there are black women who will use the the racist law system against black men. Okay? Because they're narcissistic. They don't want to take responsibility for their action, their behavior, what they do, but because they've been conditioned to believe and to always blame us as black men. That is all our fault. Okay. Meanwhile, these white supremacists on the police force is saying, "Oh yeah, it's the black man's fault." You know, they had other black women. Oh yes, they're lying to each other. And I keep talking about how this is a setup for black women. They are setting black women up. They don't even understand it. Like I said, I understand the programming. I see the programming. Okay? I see it. I've studied it. I see it. I analyze it. I see it. The use of the technology to control your mind without you even knowing it. Let me give you guys an example. I forgot to mention this. I was here Sunday. Right? Me and my daughter, we were sitting down. She was sitting next to me. We were playing, we were watching, what is it? Stranger Things on Netflix, right? My son's watching it. Okay? My daughter, after about, I was here for about maybe like 2 hours or so. So she turns and she asks me, "Daddy, are you staying over?" So I said no. Okay? What do you think happened when I said no? Okay? Throughout the rest of the evening, my daughter kept sticking her elbow either on in my stomach, in my side. I keep resting her elbow on me. And this is something that I've seen because usually when I'm walking in the hallway or in the kitchen, if Pam's in the kitchen, she would stick her elbow. She would stick it out. And I realized I didn't get uncomfortable because I knew what it is, but I don't know what the significant meaning of the elbow is. I guess it might be a jab. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows? Some things I just don't even, because it makes no damn sense to me anyway. So, I was just like, oh, this is what they're doing, huh? you know, they're kicking the bucket aside now. Yeah, whatever. You hear that? Yeah, exposing their shit. That's what I'm doing. Exposing everything that they do. Exposing it, and they don't like it. Okay. So yeah. So I told her. I said, "Listen, I'll talk to you about it, but I'm not. I'm not watching the kids watch it." No, I told her, get a babysitter. Get a babysitter. And on top of that, the reason why whatever happened to my account was overdrawn is because again they figure, well, he doesn't have any money in his account, so now is the time she gonna gaslight him and he's gonna watch the kids because maybe she might give him some money. Understand the manipulation of what they do to us, and not just me as a TI or us as TIs, but in black people in general. This is what they do. This is how they get us to use each other. This is how they get us to manipulate each other, right? That's why it's hard to unify within black people. We are so divided in so many ways. They have made us so individualistic, and materialistic, narcissistic, okay, idiotic, ignorant, and downright foolish. And that's all we think about is ourselves. We think about each other, our children, really. Even though people who say that they think about their children, they don't really think about their children. Let me give an example. Right? Black woman, a husband, black man, black woman, good jobs, want to move away from the black community. All right? Because now they make it a different, they're in a different tax bracket. All of a sudden now they turn the back on the black community, you know, enroll their children in a all mostly white school. Now their children facing racism. They pretend the shit don't exist. Oh, it's gonna get better. Pray, whatever, whatever, and it never gets better. Till guess what? Till the daughter end up taking her life because she couldn't deal with the racism. Black people, we got to, and you see, they moved because it wasn't for their kids. It was for them to make themselves look good. Okay, so they can go talk to their friends about, oh, we living in this area, we living in that area. This is the idiotic mindset in which we've had. I mean, it's unbelievable that I shouldn't say unbelievable, but it's amazing to see how we are so conditioned, and those of us who understand the conditioning, who they attack, who they get others attack, family members, whatever attack, who you may call black sheep, whatever, whatever. Ain't no black sheep, okay? Because I'm not a sheep. All right. Now, if you want to call me Morpheus, as my other TI buddy who said to me, he's like, man, you are the Morpheus of the TIs. I'm not the Morpheus of the TI, but if you want to call me Morpheus, we are all Morpheus. We are all Trinities. We are, we are all what's the character played by Jada Pinkett Smith? Yeah, I forgot her name. But we are all of them. Okay? And we gotta think of ourselves as such as TIs, particularly those of us who understand the program and how we've been programmed, how others are being programmed, the technology being used, and tell them the truth. Expose it in every way, in every way. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. Talk to you guys in the next video.